day cigarette, and I was like, yeah, I'll buy a pack.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I can't smoke anymore. Like my body physically will not let me smoke.
But that's a good thing though. Like,
is it? Like,
I mean, health wise, stress wise, no, because you gotta deal with a bunch more. But
yeah, I'm at the point where like today there was, dude, you're gonna fucking be like, what? Today, this Brazilian chick comes in here. This is the one that like always just like gives me back talk and like, and then everybody's like, oh, that's just how she is. She comes in today. You know, she burned herself at her other job and was out for like a week. And then today she was like wearing sandals, and I was like, "Oh, you brought socks and shoes, right? Because you know that that's a health and safety violation."
huge health and safety violation.
Yeah, like we'd be shut down if they walked in. She's like, "Oh, it's okay. Like if they walk in here, I'll just like leave." And I was like, I mean, like, do you not have shoes? Like, do you not have your socks and shoes? Because, like, what do you mean? Like, we'd be in big trouble. Like, they'd be on our ass. Like, bro, they'd be like, oh, all right, gotta close the store. Where's your socks? Where's your shoes? Like, what's going on? You're not like, even if you're not punched in or like working, you shouldn't be behind the counter with open toes shoes or sandals. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't like, the thing is, like, my boss, he's funny like that, right? Like he's a really good manager. Like he's got his shit, you know, he does his job really well. But like when it comes to like health and safety shit, like he's fucking terrible about it. You know? Like I said to him one time the other day, I was like, bro, like how often do you clean the fridges? How often do you clean the oven? Like, cause there's like dust and shit like hanging in the oven. Like you're serving pizzas, and then there's like old pieces of cheese that's been in there. And then he's like, "Oh well, I got no help for that." Blah blah blah. And I'm like, yeah, that's what yeah. I was like, oh, what about these employees? Like the ones that. Yeah. So, like, so basically, like my inner like OCD was like going like full strength today, and I drank like a half a bottle of fucking wine last night, and I banged the shit out of my wife, and so like my kidneys are fucking killing me today. And I was hungover a bit, so I was like, just out of it. And so, I had a little headache, and that, like, bro, like, I was at the point where I was like having tension headache. I was freaking out, like in my head, like having panic attacks. How you doing? Yeah, you got a can of Diet Coke with this as well? And so, thank you. But, you hear me? But yeah, that's what I mean by like fucking stress. Quit like 3 weeks ago, and then they finally like got their